So we're going to go through a double leg. It's called a double leg. I've heard like it's called double leg stretch. Nothing like a stretch at all. So I don't know the name. I'm just going to call it a double leg, whatever it is. So basically, it's movement at the end of the day. So I'm digressing. So basically, we're going to do an exercise which is normally called a double leg, but I'm going to modify it some other stuff like a single leg on the floor. To give you a few sort of lesser levels really to get up there, because it's quite hard as it is. I think taking two legs out when they're off the floor, if you think about that, the lever length here, you're more likely to arch the back, so it's harder than taking one leg out. Okay, it's double basically, it's double the weight. So I'm adding the one leg in with a double leg. That makes sense. So anyway, we're going to go all the usual principles, getting the neck in the right position. There's a few with the head on the floor. Take it. They're not always necessarily in order, even though they're called levels. That's why I prefer them called layers. So you can try them, but you can always got that option, head on the floor. There's a few I've put fingertips at the back of the head. So yeah, so we're going to take a few on the floor to start off with. But let's get the breathing, most important part to start off with. So I'm going to start you in this position. It's a good position because air is compressed between the ribs and the hips. So really, if we take the navel towards the spine, we can really feel it here. It doesn't agree with everyone. You could be on your back, on your wherever it is, what's comfortable to you. Okay, like I say, every single one of us has a different union of mind and body. So again, we'll have different sort of injuries, etc., stuff like that. So yeah, let's just go with the breathing. So let's just zip up pelvic floor, scoop out your abdominals. Okay, we're going to breathe in through the nose whenever you like, and exhale through pursed lips. Lovely. As we get our lateral thoracic breathing from Pilates, just zipping up pelvic floor and scooping out your abdominals. Their muscles go together, you can't do one without the other. And while we're here, we're going to carry on breathing in through the nose as we do that, and exhale through pursed lips. You're sort of blowing out a candle through pursed lips. Lovely. Lateral thoracic breathing. That's going to help us use our pelvic floor and our corset muscle, our powerhouse, our girdle strength, our transverse abdominis in the most efficient manner, helping us breathe right now anywhere but our belly buttons. But just keep breathing into these lower lobes of lungs, the intercostals, the ribs, anywhere but the stomach. Because as you right now zip up pelvic floor and scoop out your abdominals, you can only breathe into these lower lobes of the lungs, because there's nowhere else the breath to go as we zip up pelvic floor and scoop out our abdominals. That breath can only go in low and deep to these lower lobes of lungs as you do that. So that basically that breath goes anywhere but our belly buttons. It goes into these lower lobes of lungs, the intercostals, the ribs, anywhere but our stomachs. Okay, and that will go into them lower lobes of lungs, and that allows us to use our pelvic floor and our corset muscle, 3 layers deep, the transverse abdominis, in the most efficient manner, helping us breathe right now anywhere but our belly buttons. But just keep breathing in to these lower lobes of lungs, the intercostals, the ribs, anywhere but your stomachs. Lovely. Keep breathing into them fish gills, wide and full, as though someone's opening an umbrella inside your rib cage and letting go, or someone just pushing out from inside your ribs and letting go. That lovely, free, expansive breath. Keep breathing in organ deep, cell deep, even bone marrow deep, into them lower lobes of lungs, the intercostals, the ribs, anywhere but your stomach. Lovely. Even imagine someone's wrapping a scarf tightly around your ribs, and you breathe into that scarf wide and full. Adding width to your lungs as you breathe in, and length to the out breath as you exhale through pursed lips. You're sort of blowing out a candle through pursed lips. That exhale will work like a cough or a sneeze. Help everything come in towards your spine without even trying, or try not to try. Lovely. Lateral thoracic breathing. Lovely. That lovely 3D breath. Lovely. So from there we're going to breathe in, stack up these Lego bricks, these books. Lovely. stack up them vertebrae. So yeah, that breathing, as soon as we gather in, all else fails gathering basically. Zip up, scoop out your abdominals. Their muscles go together. You can't do one without the other. You want to explain the pelvic floor. If you're on a journey, you want to go to the toilet, that's your pelvic floor. Corset muscle, 3 layers deep, wrapping around your spine. You get there by tucking in. You do one or the other, you'll get it. Okay, so basically gathering, you can't go wrong. The breath will go up here into these lower lobes of lungs. Use that resonant out breath, especially on some of the harder levels, and that'll really help you find that corset. So we've got a few levels to this. We can go through the procedure of getting your neck, shoulders in the right position, and we're going to do everything from a flat back. Like I say, on the floor, sometimes I do a neutral. I'm not doing that. Okay, I've done that, taught that for years, but again, we're not going to overcomplicate. We're going to simplify it, flat back everything. Okay, and then you can relax when you finish the exercise and go back in. So, few different ones to start. So we're going to start really easy with just the arms. Again, it's nothing like what it says, a double legs. That's why I'm not using that double leg stretch. Any 3 of them doesn't explain it. It's got the arms in, so we're just going to go with the arms and go to the legs. Shorter levers the arms, so they're easier to control. So with this, we're going to go into our base position. All the principles are the same. Again, just make sure your heels are not too near your sit bones, not too far out in front, just in front of your knees, and make sure your legs are aligned. Don't overcook it. If your heels are in line with your sit bones, you know your legs are aligned. Again, knees in line with hips there, and your spine to lengthen and let go. And while you're there, we're going to get firstly your neck in the right position. You might not bring your neck off the floor, you might stay on the easier levels, but it's a good one to do anyway. Gets all these little proprioceptors around the skull, and these occipitals around the back. So, shoulders are down, we'll come to them in a minute. All we're going to do is very gently nod your head as you breathe in through the nose and exhale through pursed lips. Lovely. So when you're ready, exhale through pursed lips and breathe in through the nose. So while you're there, you're going to just do cerebral flexion, very gentle head nod breathing in. Exhale to let go, leaving contact at the moment with your head on the floor. We're preparing the head for when or if you do take it off the floor, depending on what level you stay on. At the moment, we're keeping contact with the head on the floor and very gently elongate through the back of the neck, breathing in, and exhale, let go. Allowing that nose to float back to its own natural neutral position. Then we're going to go again when you're ready. Very gentle head nod breathing in through the nose, exhale through pursed lips to let go. Allowing your nose to float back to its own natural neutral position. Then we go again when you're ready. Elongate for the back of the neck. Exhale, let go. Lovely job. Cerebral flexion. So, we go to the shoulders next. Just 2 movements. There's some that go up and down and some in the middle and all that. It's too much, brother. Up and we're going to do 2 motions. Press gently with your fingertips as you do this. That engages the serratus muscle around the rib cage, which helps with shoulder girdle stabilisation. Press very gently. Just 2 motions. We're going to breathe in through the nose as we breathe in, pressing gently here, shoulders all the way up towards the ears, and then exhale through pursed lips. Nice resonant out breath. As we exhale, reach for the heels, allow the weight of the world to come with your shoulders. Press gently in towards the floor, then simply relax and let go. Let everything go. Back to natural breathing, and just allow your shoulders to spread out like sand on the floor. That's a more natural way of doing all this, up, down, somewhere in the middle, all that sort of stuff. We're just literally allowing them to spread out like sand on the floor. Lovely. So again, as long as you're not straining down here or straining up here, that's fine. So from here, we come to our flat back. Everything can be a flat back today. Okay, I'm not dealing with neutral. So from here, we're going to exhale through pursed lips. Remember that exhale's like a cough or a sneeze. And it comes in towards the spine. Helps you zip up pelvic floor and scoop out your abdominals. From here, exhale through pursed lips. So we flatten out our back and we zip up pelvic floor, scoop out our abdominals. Breathe in through the nose to let go. Lovely. When you're ready, we're going to exhale through pursed lips. We flatten out our back, we zip up pelvic floor, scoop out our abdominals, and breathe in through the nose to let go. Lovely. So when you're ready, exhale through pursed lips As we zip up pelvic floor, scoop out our abdominals, and we breathe in through the nose to let go. Lovely job. When you're ready, it's exhale through pursed lips. We flatten out our back. We zip up pelvic floor, scoop out our abdominals, and we breathe in through the nose to let go. And allow your spine to release, relax, and lengthen in the centre. Then when you're ready to go again, exhale as we zip up pelvic floor, scoop out your abdominals and flatten out our back, all on the exhale. Then breathe in through the nose to let go, and allow your spines to release, relax, and lengthen. Then we go again when you're ready. Exhale through pursed lips as we flatten out our backs and zip up pelvic floor, scoop out your abdominals, and breathe in to let go. Allow your spines to release, relax, and lengthen. You go again when you're ready. Seems a lot, but they go together like a chain reaction. As you exhale, you flatten out the back, and you zip up pelvic floor and scoop out your abdominals. They all go together like a chain reaction. Then you breathe in to let go. And allow your spines to release, relax, and lengthen. You do everything from a flat back. So we're starting off on the easier versions. We start with the arms, okay? Again, got to think of a new name for this. So again, it's nothing like what it says. So from here, we're gonna come to here. Yeah, keep our base position. We're gonna exhale, take off our top hat. Breathe in, come back, push away the wall, Samson style for that stretch here, little pinkies. And come back to over here. Now again, this is a big motion. Exhale here, reach. Breathe in, come back. Now, if my ribcage comes off the floor, I want to minimise that motion. So basically do a smaller motion. Okay, so as I exhale here, take off my top hat, that's where my ribcage might pop up. If that pops up, that's going to hyperextend the back down here. Okay, so keep a flat back down here, obviously, as we're doing it, but we want to make sure our ribcage stays on the floor. If you can't do that, minimise how big this circle is. Exhale, breathe in, come back. If you want to do a big motion, you do it. And you can keep the ribcage on the floor, fine. Big circle, pushing away the wall, Samson style. If that ribcage pops up and there's nothing you can do, just minimise. Don't come back so far. Small circle in here, or a bit bigger, or it can be the full. But again, minimise the range, exploit the range. So exhale, reach, breathe in, come back in. So again, if you want to make that a little bit harder, add a little layer. Okay, only adds a little bit, just as toes there or there. Okay, otherwise, the third layer is one leg, two arms. So I'm going to do it this way. You're going to exhale, draw a line in the sand with the foot, breathe in, come back, and then alternate to the other leg. Exhale, blow away, draw a line in the sand with the foot, soften the knee joint, breathe in, come back. So two arms, one leg, exhale, blow away, breathe in, come back. Then you alternate to the other leg. Take your time, a little bit of coordination, okay? Breathe in, come back. Again, gather in, zip up and follow, keep it soft, the knee, okay? If you struggle with that, you can always soften it, you know, you can just come to here and back, or out there, you know, shorten the range. That really gives you trouble to do that, shorten the range. Again, exhaling out, breathe and come back. You go all the way. If you go all the way, I would never completely lock out in a joint, just shy of locking out, breathing and coming back. Like I say, small motions there will be easier. Again, two arms, one leg. A little bit of coordination, firing order of the body, microseconds for anywhere else. The pelvic floor and our corset muscle fires, or goes from the motor area of the brain to the corset muscle, microseconds for everything else. Motor area fires, corset fires microsecond later or so. Then it goes out to our torso and out to our limbs. So it's a nice firing sequence. But anyway, I'm digressing. So again, draw that line in the sand with the foot as you do it. Two arms, one leg. Exhale, breathing in, coming back. Exhale, breathing in, coming back. Feel the release in the hips. It's always nice to release the hips. Soften the knee joint, just shy of locking out. Headlights on your hips, not searchlights. Facing the ceiling. Okay, you can imagine there's a spirit level on your pelvis. Keep that bubble in the centre. You should keep the hips in the same plane. Lovely. Now again, we can take it onto the fourth level. Feet are off the floor. So extra careful to maintain a flat back. But again, from here, feet to the floor. So I'd start, you can either go, this is harder, this is easier. So I'm going to go easier first. So start like a bug on the floor, should I say. If not, you make it harder there. But again, let's go in sequence. So we're going to stick to one leg, two arms. Exhale up, extend from the knee up. Breathing, come back. So you can mount the hands of the feet. Going, alternate to the other leg. Exhale, breathing, come back. It's a nice resonant out breath. Keep it high at the moment because we're going down through the layers. It's still good to do the lower levels, even if you can do the harder ones. Soften the knee joint, just shy of locking out, slightly bent. Breathing, come back. It's breathing, come back. Lovely. Now again, if you want to make it a little bit harder, knee in line with hip, okay, ankle in line with knee, like a tabletop. They're both floating on the clouds. You get that a lot in Pilates, and it's exhale, breathing, coming back to that position, knee in line with hip. Harder to maintain a flat back like that. So see what suits you. Use that every time. You've always got there. If you get a bit tired, come back to there, or stay there the whole time. Exhale, extend for the knee at the moment. Breathing, come back. Soft on that knee joint. You can point the toes. Again, that will be better for the motion. Or if you're like me, you get a little bit of calf cramp every now and then, you might want to do that. If you're doing that, watch you don't lock out on that knee. Soften their knee joints. Better be a bit bent and straight, okay? Nearly locked, not quite, that's fine. But there, no. So when you're ready, exhale. Breathing, coming back. Calibrating, synchronise the breath of the motion. Remember, slower is harder, faster is easier. So calibrating, synchronise the breath of the motion to your breath of motion. Breathing, coming back. Like I say, start and finish there to make it harder. Exhaling back, a perfect tabletop. Allow the knees to come all the way back. That'll help you tuck under that tailbone. Now again, if you want to take it on a little bit further, then we exhale out. Here's where you have to keep a flat back. That foot comes no lower than you can maintain a flat back when the leg's extended. Okay, so my leg's out straight here. I want to go no lower than I can maintain a flat back. Okay, any hesitation of an arch back, take them legs higher. Okay, rather you be a little bit higher than lower, especially on these ones. So from here, exhale, blow away. No lower here than you can maintain a flat back. Breathing, come back, either knees in line with hips or knees all the way back to make it easier. Okay, see what suits you. Exhale, blow away. Breathing, coming back. I'm struggling a little bit of room there, but exhale. If there's any hesitation of an arch back, take that leg higher. Okay, rather you be a little bit higher than easier, a flat back, then vice versa. Breathing, coming back. Exhale, blow away. Breathing, coming back. Okay, if that's too hard, you could just cross the legs and do two hands here. You know, again, that's optional, or just keep them there. But again, lots of options. Exhale, blow away. Breathing, come back. Hug the knees and have a little bit of roll round. A little bit of release, stretch from side to side. Just feeling that sense of liberation and freedom in the lower back, the glutes, the buttocks. Then a circle, go around in the circle and massage that lumbar region and the spine. Anytime you want to sort of go to the hips, feel free, whatever you like, just have a stretch. Feel tight. If you want to sort of get your head going a little bit, side to side, roll from side to side. Lovely. So again, got quite a few levels there. 5 or 6 levels there. If you want to take this on further, then we go from here. So let's go 2 legs coming out to start off with. Simple as that. Now again, if you're doing this, remember it's double the weight, okay, because there's 2 of your legs. So when you're extended here, like I said earlier, there's more chance of bowing back here because it's double the weight when you're extended. Look at the lever length, that makes it harder. So there's more chance when you come the back bowing. So be extra careful. It's going to be different for your one leg. Okay, so as you feet together, that's engage your pelvic floor a little bit. It's going to give you a little bit of adductor there. Your adductor, your sort of basically inner groin working, and that'll help your pelvic floor. Feet together, flat back. No longer than you can maintain a flat back. Take them high if need, okay? So again, exhale, blow away. Just stick with the feet to start off with, and breathing, come back. If you want to hug for that release stretch each time, you can do. Remember that exhale, use that resonant exhale. When you're ready, breathing, come back. Slight hesitation on arch back, I'd rather see you higher. Even though it's easier to maintain a flat back, the higher you take the legs. Exhale, blow away, soften the knee joints. Breathing, come back, feet together, flat back. If you want to bring the arms in here, you can do. Again, remember ribcage on the floor. Exhale, breathing in, coming back. Hug for a release stretch. Want to spend a little bit of time in there before you go back in, you can do. Remember, it's like a beat of the heart. It beats, rests, beats, rests. So you do the motion and you rest. Release stretch, start your breathing again. Exhale, take off that top hat, feet together, flat back. Breathing, hug for the release stretch. Helps you tuck under the tailbone also. Bring the knees back towards the body. Make it a little bit harder. You just exhale, breathing, come back to here. Perfect tabletops. I'll take the knees towards the body anytime. And hug, breathing in, coming back. Now, it starts to get a little bit harder here. So, we're going to start gentle head nod. The head's coming off the floor if you like. Okay, quite a few levels there already. There's a few more to come. So, tuck the chin in, eye line between the knees. Fingertips to the back of the head if you want. Okay, exhale, blow away. Breathing, come back. Now, if you don't need that support on the neck for a while, prayer hand position here. Exhale, blow away, feet together, flat back. Breathing, come back. If you still want to make it harder, 2 hands, 2 legs. When you're ready, take off that top hat also. Exhale, reach. Breathing, come back. You might want to take the legs higher, hug for a release stretch, let your head down. Okay, have as long as you like, it's up to you. If you want to spend longer on the floor, you can do. If you spend longer on the tension phase, do that. Then when you go back in, tuck the chin in, arm between the knees. Breathing, come back. Okay. Again, it's exhale. Breathing, come back. If you want to stay up there though, stay up there. Options. Exhale. Breathing, hug for a release stretch. Breathing, come back. If you need this, fingertips, only fingertips, eye line between the knees. That's going to help your peripheral vision. Your neck is in time and space. Then come back. Okay, have a little bit of a relax there. Now again, the last one's a super slow double leg stretch. I might muck up the breathing. So again, yeah, exhaling up. I would do it actually with me at the same time. Okay, so I'll try and get it so, yeah, right, I'm right next to the screen. Yeah, there's a lot going on. It's like a mini Tai Chi form. So I'm going to do a few. If you want to do any stretches in between, do them now. Okay, have a relax, just have a massage, lumbar back, whatever, pull the knees in, move around the hips. And again, totally optional. This is the last one. Super slow or super slow double leg stretch. Hard one, mini Tai Chi form. I have to think about it as I'm doing it, this one. It's about 7 moves in, I think. But when you're ready, take your time. So a lot of breathing. So we start. Remember, feet together, flat back. Keep this inner thigh connection here. Prayer hand position on the head, shoulders down. So very gentle head nod, you're breathing in. You're exhaling up. Now again, here's where it changes a little bit. You breathe in just legs. No, feet together, flat back. Exhale, just arms. You breathe both arms and legs back in, hug for the release stretch. And exhale your head down. Have a little bit of release in between. Okay. Again, if you're going to move these around, feel free. Again, move the head round, whatever. Then go back in when you're ready. Starting position. Feet together. Prayer hand position on the forehead. When you're ready, we breathe into the air, very gentle head nod. We exhale up to position. When you're ready, here's where it changes. We breathe in just legs, feet together, flat back, keep them high if need. Exhale, just arms. We breathe both arms and legs back in towards the body and hug for the release stretch. And exhale your head down. Have a little bit of a move round. Okay, so a lot of breathing in that one. So when you're ready, okay, starting position, prayer hand position on the forehead. Breathing to prepare. So again, very gentle head nod, breathing in. exhaling up to position. When you're ready, we're going to breathe in just legs, feet together, flat back, keep them high if need. Exhale, just arms. Take that top hat off. Breathe, arms and legs back in, hug for the release, stretch. And exhale the head down. Let's go 3 more to finish. Lovely. Whatever it is you want to do here, move the head around. Then we go back in. Quality rather than quantity. So that rest is worth it. Put a hand position on the forehead to start. When you're ready, very gentle head nod. We're breathing for the nose. So prepare to exhale up. Hinge your middle back, shoulders off the floor. Here's where it changes. We breathe in just legs, feet together, flat back, keep them high if need. Exhale, just arms. We breathe both arms and legs back in. Hug for the release, stretch. And exhale the head down. Lovely job. Have a move round. Okay, if you want to move your head round, whatever it is. Go 2 more, and that's it, you're done. So when you're ready, 2 more to finish. Put a hand position on the forehead. Starting position, very gentle head nod, we're breathing in, maintain that. As we exhale up, eye line between the knees, we're going to breathe in just legs, feet together, flat back, keep them high if need. Exhale, just arms, take that top hat off. We're going to breathe arms and legs back in to hug for that release, stretch. And exhale your head down, lovely. That's a penultimate one. The final one's coming up, the finish, make it count. Okay, when we do it, lovely, just move around. Lovely. From here, put our hand position on the forehead. Again, when you're ready, very gentle head nod, breathing in, maintain that. And we exhale up, all line between the knees. Here's where it changes. We breathe in just legs, feet together, flat back, keep them high if need. Exhale, just arms. We breathe arms and legs back in as we hug for that release, stretch. And exhale the head down. Lovely job. Have a bit of a roll round. Move around the hips there. Figure 8 style the same direction. It doesn't really matter. Hula hoop size or half penny pen size. It doesn't really matter. Sort of releasing the hips. It's always nice to release the hips. Lovely. Pull the knees in, whatever you like there. Have a little bit of move around here. Move the head around there. Again, have the arms out. Imagine a piece of string on your fingers, if you like, or just let them relax. Roll them side to side. Roll the head away from these. We can leave the arms here. See what suits you. Breathing from those. And let go. Lovely job. Massaging the glutes, the buttocks. And again, do something nice and simple at the end. So it's not really a cobra of sorts, but we're going to come to here and just have a little bit of extension. Done lots of flexion there. So just put a hand position here. This helps the shoulders. Tend to clasp the hands. This hunches the shoulders up. And just, yeah, just come to this position. You can even just take a facial cheek on the floor. Relax. Let's at any time. But we'll do that in a minute, actually. Let's just get a little bit of extension in your spine to start off with. And we'll do... option. You just stay here on clasping the hands, don't copy that. That tends to hunch the shoulders. Put a hand position down the plumb line of the body. Gather in your belly buttons away from that grape on the floor. So we're gathering our belly buttons away from that grape on the floor to reveal a bit of daylight between the floor and our belly buttons. Okay. Doesn't matter if that happens. That's the thought process. We're gathering. Imagine there's a grape on the floor. Pulling away from it. Something sliver on the floor underneath our belly buttons. We're pulling away from it there. Lovely. Just get a bit of extension, counterbalancing what we just done. Okay, so from here, we're just gonna go for this one. So again, we're gonna go exhale, 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 and exhale 4 times. We're gonna breathe in, touch down as we keep a bit of extension. If this gets too much, come to here. So we get to stretch this sterno muscle. But I'm going to get there anyway in a minute and do it from there. But get a bit of extension here. So we're going to alternate each time. So 4 on each leg. So it's a exhale, point the toe. Exhale, flex the foot. Exhale, point the toe. Exhale, flex the foot. Now we're going to breathe in, touch the toes down. I'll do it so you can see it this way. And if you go 4 on each side. If the point flex thing gets too much, leave it as it is the foot. Just do the 4 motions, okay? So, it's exhale 1, exhale 2, exhale 1, exhale 2. Now we're going to breathe in, toe down, and then we start again. Then it's exhale, 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 exhale. Breathe in, touch down. So it's 4 times while you're there, as we gather in our belly buttons away from the floor. Like I say, it's point, flex, point, flex. Then breathe in, toe down in the heel. Okay, so again, going to do that here. Like I say, any time if it's too much up there, come down on the facial cheek. We're going to do that anyway to stretch the sterno part of our neck. So we've done a bit on that. But again, here, a bit of extension is good also. Exhale, point the toe. Exhale, flex the foot. Exhale, point the toe. Exhale, flex the foot. And we breathe in, touch down. Then we go, exhale, point the toe. Exhale, flex the foot. Exhale, point the toe. Exhale, flex the foot. And breathe in, touch down. Lovely. Now we're going to do it down here. So take a facial cheek. We'll do a couple. Exhale, point. We'll come round this way. Yeah, so we come to this position. Just 2 hands down like a pillow. Here. Just exhale, point the toe. Only if you want these. If it's too much coordination, leave it out. I'd rather you relax. Honestly, just give the foot as it is. You know what I mean? Just do 4 times. But otherwise it's exhale, point the toe. Exhale, flex the foot. Exhale, point the toe again. Exhale, flex the foot. We're going to breathe in, touch down. Okay. When you're ready. Again, you can let everything go. If you don't want to gather anymore, it's more of a relaxation here. So again, it's exhale, point the foot. Exhale, flex the foot. Exhale, point the foot. Exhale, flex the foot. Now we're going to breathe in, touch down. Okay, let's swallow the other facial cheek now. Okay, so we're going to do a couple there, and then we're going to relax. So when you're ready, it's exhale, point the foot. Exhale, flex the foot. Exhale, point the foot. Exhale, flex the foot. We're going to breathe in, touch down. When you're ready, alternate. Exhale, point the foot. Exhale, flex the foot. Exhale, point the foot. Exhale, flex the foot. And breathe in the touch down. Lovely job. Let's do a couple more. We just simply relax then. Exhale, flex the foot. So exhale, point the foot. Exhale, flex the foot. Exhale, point the foot. Exhale, flex the foot. We breathe in, touch down. Imagine you're crushing a beach ball between your sit bones and your heels. Using all 3 hamstrings. Exhale, point the foot. Exhale, flex the foot. Exhale, point the foot. Exhale, flex the foot. And breathe in, touch down. Lovely job. So from there, you can just stay on your front or go on your back, whatever you like. Again, just a couple of minutes, we're just going to relax and let it go. So again, you can either go on your back, on your sides, it doesn't matter. And just allow yourself just to melt in towards the ground. Feel them restful relaxation responses and endless streams of comfort coming into the nervous system and help everything feel even more relaxed than it already is. Lovely. And just simply let go for 20 seconds or so. Maybe even just allow yourself just to melt in towards the floor and feel even more restful relaxation responses. Lovely. You can have a lie there or come out of that. Lovely. So that's the end of that one. A little bit of coordination. Lovely job. And again, there's a few different ones in there. You're just pretty much being inventive with the lever length, how low you take the legs. Lovely. Bang.